So go ahead, explain to us, what was your process and how did you build this tower?
Well, what we did was we thought that if we didn't rip the marshmallow apart, it would stabilize it if we put tape on it. And then we built it up with tape with the spaghetti, and it was leaning, so we tied the string around this, and then we used the scissors to hold it down,
Okay, what was the hardest part about this challenge?
trying to get it to stay up.
Okay, what was the easiest?
Try stabilizing and getting it higher.
Okay, and if you were going to do this challenge again, how might you change what you did this time? Would you make any changes or no? Maybe you wouldn't make any changes. Okay. Why do you think it's important? Now, you did the other one with Mr. Maddie. Why do you think it's important to test out your thoughts and your plans? How does the testing out help?
Gets you an idea of what you're making.
Right. Explain to us the process that you went through for this tower.
Well, so we originally thought that we were gonna do cubes
Like this.
and then a smaller cube,
And
but
then we'd put a triangle thing on the top.
Okay.
and then we ripped our marshmallow apart, and then we just wouldn't work.
And what challenges, so what made this challenging to not be able to go through with your plan?
Well,
just
because
main
we don't have
balance.
enough.
Yeah.
It's hard because you have so little materials.
And the spaghetti was snapping all the time.
Yeah, and they're not
And it was just
always
so
most
flimsy.
sturdy.
Okay. If you were going to do this challenge again, how would you change it to maybe have a little bit more success?
Do something.
Don't rip it. Just kind of do something like this. Where
Don't
you
rip
stack
the
a couple blocks
marshmallow.
on top of each other, and then put the triangle up top.
And we would have, and we might have kept the marshmallow a little bit more whole.
One piece.
Do you think time is a factor? If you had had more time, would that have helped? Do you,
Time gets to like a lower amount. You
You're
start
just
to like freak out.
squishing and you just
do you
throw
think
things together.
it would have helped to have more planning time or just the actual
Actual
building time
Actual building time.
would have helped a little? How would more time have helped?
It
It would have made us a little calmer,
to get
And then-
like an actual
organized,
balance
and
system.
We would have been able to plan it better.
and it
if we
would have
could-
been a
maybe
little more calmer.
we would have been able to make it a little bit more sturdy and.
We tried to tie it to the scissors, and that didn't work.
Okay, awesome. All right, go through the process. How did you come up with this prototype?
First, we were gonna go onto this, and then we kind of made it going up and connecting to the marshmallows. And then we made it go up to here, and then we taped it, and we kept on taping it to the floor, and it was leaning. So we had to tape that onto it, and then we taped this to the ground. So it
And what was easy about this challenge for you?
Wasting time.
wasted time.
Okay. Did you use a lot of what you had learned from the first time you did this with Mr. Maddie to now? Did you use a lot of the similar things in both prototypes, or did you change things around?
We tried to go off old designs that we used before, but we used index cards for this one, so we didn't have any of those.
And would you change anything if you could do another prototype, or are you pretty satisfied with what you have?
Probably satisfied.
All right. All right, share with us your process. What did you do?
We decided, first we were gonna have like this,
Boys,
we were gonna have like this base, and then we were gonna keep building up and up, but then it didn't work out. So we decided to do was, we kind of made like a triangle, so we intentionally have these two, but then we needed it to stabilize. So we used longer, we taped two spaghetti things together to make it much longer and stabilize.
and would you make any changes if you were to do it again?
We would probably do it on the floor.
So
it's easier.
So it's easier.
And what was the hardest part of this challenge for you?
Stabilize.
Okay. And the easiest?
Probably just planing it out. Planing it out.
Okay. And did testing things out help? Not help?
Yes, it helped.
Okay. All right. Share with us your process. What did you all do?
So we tried to,
Everybody should paying attention over here to this group, please.
so we tried to stabilize it by making X's. That didn't work. So, yeah.
And was it hard, easy? Would you make changes?
Yeah, I would make changes.
What kind of changes would you make?
Get more time,
More ti-
plus
okay.
put more sticks in the middle because they're so flexible. Maybe you wanted to put a couple together and tape them together.
Okay. Anything else? Anybody else from this group wants to add? All right, thank you. All right, talk about your process. What did you do?
We put a marshmallow in the middle.
And what was easy? What was hard?
Stacking it up. Yeah. Right now, just stabilizing it.
And did you test things out?
Yeah,
At all?
we planned it on a piece of paper.
Okay. And would you make changes to it if you were to do it again? What kind of changes would you make to it? All right, let's go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Talk to us about your process.
Well, we had a plan that we would build a straight tower and then have like little structures coming off of it. But we had quite a few troubles right there. And then, but then, so we got it to stand up for a couple of seconds. And then we decided to do something else. So we did something else. And that didn't work. So we broke
off the noodles on accident.
Yeah. So, and then, we had
Now, for a while, though, it was standing, correct?
Yeah,
And then what happened?
we couldn't get it stacking on top of each other again. We couldn't get
it.
any taller, so we tried getting it taller, but that didn't work, so it broke, and we built another one of the same type, the same kind, and then we left that one aside, and we went to do another one to see if we could experiment
This was
more,
the other.
and that would be our backup one.
This
But
was
then
the other
we
one, but then it, like we're gonna do stuff going up.
So if you were to do this again, what would you do differently?
Actually, tried to make it high.
actually work. We wouldn't sit on the noodles.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.